Have you ever seen a perfect design carved into a wheat field? Not the usual tracks from farm equipment, but something much more impressive. Crop circles. For years, these complex shapes have appeared overnight in fields around the world, from rural England to America's heartland. The stalks aren't broken, but gently bent, as if crafted by an invisible force. Are these the creations of pranksters, natural phenomena, or perhaps messages from an unknown source? Experts known as cereologists are dedicated to solving this mystery. They use drones, explore the fields, and carefully search for clues, trying to figure out how these large, precise patterns appear without a trace. Imagine waking up to find a huge geometric design stretching hundreds of feet right outside your window. No footprints, no obvious cause. Some designs are simple rings, while others are complex fractals, sometimes featuring mathematical equations or celestial symbols. The precision and speed with which they appear defy conventional explanation. Each time a new pattern is found, researchers hurry to document every detail, while skeptics dismiss them as elaborate hoaxes, and the world moves on, leaving the mystery unsolved. But what if one day, a discovery emerged that challenged every theory, even the most far-fetched? What if the fields finally revealed undeniable evidence, something that couldn't be ignored? This is the story of that incredible moment. It begins in a peaceful field under a starry sky, and leads to a revelation that astonishes the scientific community. The age-old mystery of the fields is on the brink of transformation, and it all starts with one extraordinary night. Summer 2025 was a frenzy for crop circle enthusiasts in Wiltshire, England. Patterns were appearing faster, more complex, almost as if telling a story in a language no one understood. Arthur Callaway and his team camped near Silbury Hill, their equipment trained on the fields. The night was silent until a deep resonant hum vibrated through the ground. Suddenly orbs of light danced above the wheat, weaving in a silent, hypnotic ballet. Through night vision cameras, the team watched as wheat stalks bent into perfect spirals, no visible force, no sound. In minutes, a massive new pattern was etched into the landscape, and the lights vanished. At dawn, the team entered the field. The new formation was unlike anything before, not just geometric but biological, resembling a complex DNA strand. It stretched over 800 feet, staggering in scale, but the real shock was at its center. The wheat was cleared away in a perfect circle, revealing something no one expected. An object, smooth and metallic, lay at the heart of the formation. This was not just another crop circle, it was the beginning of a discovery that would change everything. The world of crop circles had just crossed into a new, uncharted territory, and nothing would ever be the same. At the center of the formation, the team found a smooth, dark, metallic object. Egg-shaped, seamless, and cool to the touch. It was heavy, with a surface that seemed to absorb light, and it generated a powerful magnetic field. This was no hoax. You can't fake physics. As they examined it, the object began to emit a soft, melodic chime, structured, almost like a language. Then the soil around it changed. Green shoots pushed up through the dirt, growing at an impossible rate. Within an hour, the bare patch was covered in a new, unknown grass. The object wasn't just evidence, it was an engine of creation influencing its environment, generating energy, and accelerating biological growth. This was no longer about patterns in wheat. It was about an artifact that could create life from nothing. Arthur Callaway realized this was the moment he'd spent his life searching for. The implications were staggering. The team had found something that defied every known law of nature. The mystery of the fields had just revealed its greatest secret, and the world would never be the same. The age of speculation was over. The age of discovery had begun. The team sent samples of the strange grass and soil to independent labs. Botanists found the plant's energy conversion nearly 100% efficient, biologically impossible. The soil contained isotopes only found in stars or particle accelerators and was rich beyond any fertilizer. It was as if the object had terraformed the land, seeding it with alien biology. The object itself was made of elements arranged in a structure only theorized to exist under immense pressure. Most astonishing, the wheat's DNA inside the formation was altered, more resilient, more robust. The crop circle wasn't just a picture, it was a massive act of genetic engineering. The object wasn't vandalism, it was an upgrade. This was a message written in biology, not just geometry. The implications were beyond anything the team had ever imagined. Arthur Callaway brought the evidence to a select group of scientists. Their reaction stunned silence. "This is not possible," one physicist whispered. The story leaked, and the world erupted. Skeptics called it a hoax, others demanded proof. but those who examined the object found no conventional explanation. MIT scientists confirmed the object was manufactured but with technology unknown to humanity. Its material and atomic structure defied replication. The scientific world split. Skeptics clung to rational explanations while others faced the possibility of something truly beyond our paradigm. The object sat in a high-security lab chiming softly, a humbling reminder of how little we know. The debate raged, but the evidence was undeniable. The world was forced to confront a new reality. The object was not just unexplained, it was unexplainable. And it was only the beginning. The greatest scientific mystery of our time had just begun. The search for answers was on. With no clear answers, theories exploded. Some saw the object as a gift from extraterrestrials, a message, a probe, or a demonstration of power. Others believed it was a divine artifact or a tool from a conscious Earth meant to heal and upgrade life. Skeptics insisted it was a secret human project, but the motive made no sense. Some physicists speculated it was from another dimension, explaining its impossible properties. The universe, it seemed, was far stranger than anyone imagined. The object wasn't just from another place, it might be from another reality. The mystery deepened, and the world watched, waiting for answers. An international task force of top scientists was assembled to study the Wiltshire object. Their mission: discover what it is, where it came from, and how it works. They tried to communicate with it, analyzing its melodic chimes for patterns. For months, nothing. Until a cryptographer noticed the sound was interacting with cosmic rays. The object wasn't just emitting a signal, it was listening. Scientists bombarded it with different energies. Most had no effect. But when exposed to gamma radiation, the object fell silent, then emitted a new, complex signal. It projected a faint, three-dimensional star map, showing our galaxy from thousands of light-years away. The object was interactive, not passive. For the first time, scientists had a real path forward. The star map gave them a potential origin point, a place to search for answers. The mystery was far from solved, but science finally had a way to respond. The search for a rational explanation was bearing fruit. What began as a fringe mystery was now the most important investigation in human history. The journey was just beginning, and the universe was waiting. Today, the Wiltshire object remains the greatest mystery of our time. Scientists have learned to interact with it, but its full message and purpose remain elusive. The star map points to a distant, unexplored region of the Milky Way. Our telescopes are searching for signs of life. The object has united scientists and inspired a new era of exploration. It's forced us to question our place in the cosmos. The patterns in the fields were just the envelope. Now, we have the letter. The challenge is to learn how to read it. The mystery isn't over, it's just begun. The universe has invited us to explore, to learn, and to dream bigger than ever before.